Hello, we're going to do a quick overview of the Grade 3 ELA reading portion of the FSA assessment. We're going to begin with looking at Florida's transition to computer-based testing. We see this year that third grade will have paper-based testing for both reading and math. Next year, third grade will continue the reading paper-based test but begin the math computer-based test, and the following year third grade reading will be on the computer-based test and continuing with math computer-based test. So now let's check out the practice test. We're going to go to FSA Assessments, click Practice Test. We have a choice to make computer-based test or paper-based test. We're going to look at computer. In that format, it's the same materials. We're going to sign in as a guest. We're going to select Grade 3. We're going to select the reading practice test. We're going to keep the size and font the same. You have to do a sound check before you begin. Sound check. Go through the tutorial when you have more time. Right now, we're just going to begin test now. So it pulls up Grade 3 ELA reading practice test. We see the passages on the left, questions on the right. I see 1 through 7. Questions go with these passages. So let's click here to enlarge the passages and take a look at them. Passage 1, the kettle that would not walk. Passage 2, the cheeses that ran away. Notice the word loitered in a third grade reading text. So those are the two passages. Let's see what this button does. No options available. So let's go to the questions. So they have to hover over and select the sentence that answers the question. They have to drag and drop these things into the right order, into the correct sequence. So they click and hold and place it and release it, which takes some skills. It's going to require some practicing on their end. Next we have Part A, Part B, multiple choice, multiple choice, multiple choice. This is like a bank of answers that they have to select from to answer the question. Notice there's going to be 2 that they don't use. Venn diagrams, so they have to say, okay, this happened to both. This one only in passage 1, this one only in passage 2. This one in passage 2. Let's move on. Saying, whoops, she didn't finish answering these questions, which is good. It's prompting the kids to go back. We're going to continue. We have new passages. We have questions 8 through 16 that will be answered with these passages. Let's take a look at them. Passage 1, a raft of ants with an embedded picture. Passage 2, insect farmers with subtitles, I see. Very nice. So now let's look at the questions. They're going to have to type in their response. Multiple choice. Cause-effect relationships. They have to drag and drop to where it should belong, which, as you can see, requires some skill. Multiple choice, multiple choice, Part A, Part B, multiple choice, multi-select. They have to click 2. Let's see if it'll let them click 3 or 4. Nope, they have to unclick to re-click if they want to make a selection. Only 2. And multiple choice. Let's move on. Again, it's going to bring us to the language portion. So you can see the words are highlighted, so that's what they have to click on. Once they click on it, a drop-down box will be given. They have to click the correct spelling, punctuation. Same thing. Tense, present, past, future. Point of view, I, we, he, she, person. Alright, so let's move on. So then we have again 2 highlighted words. We know we got to click on the highlighted words. This time it is a text box, no drop down to select from. They have to type it, punctuate it, spell it correctly. Same thing. Prompting them, hey, you didn't answer everything. Again, it's bringing them to the portion where they can go back and say, hey, you didn't answer this one, so let's go back from here. So that is a quick overview of the third grade ELA reading practice test. Hope it helps.